Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Hillbilly Rick Outdoor channel. Um, Today I'm going to do a video on the my 2024 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek on if this is a good vehicle for camping, sleeping in, and just outdoor stuff. We already know that it's built for off-road stuff, so can it be used also to camp in or sleep in, or whatever you need to on that. But first of all, I need to clean it up. It is very dirty right now. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and clean it up first, and then we'll get the inside cleaned up. So the inside needs a bunch of stuff cleaned up as well. For my trip to Michigan later this year, I'm gonna try it out, stop at a few places, and I would really like to sleep in this instead of paying for a hotel room if I can. Not that I'm just cheap like that or anything like that, but I think it'd just be fun to do. But I won't know unless I try to sleep in it first to see how comfortable it is. So anyways, like I said, it's got I gotta vacuum up some stuff, clean up some stuff in here, and then we'll get back with you. For my trip to Michigan later this year, I'm gonna try it out, stop at a few places, and I would really like to sleep in this instead of paying for a hotel room if I can. Not that I'm just cheap like that or anything like that, but I think it'd just be fun to do. But I won't know unless I try to sleep in it first to see how comfortable it is. So anyways, like I said, it's got I gotta vacuum up some stuff, clean up some stuff in here, and then we'll get back with you. You can see I don't know if you can see that or not, but tell a little animal's been on my vehicle, probably a cat. Anyways, like I said, we'll get back with you once I get this cleaned up. Alright, so real quick while I got this up, I got my glasses on, so is some of the things that I wanted to point out real quick that I don't like about the design of this. And I don't know if the regular Pathfinder's like this or not, but like you get pieces like this sticking out, so when you're scrubbing, you could easily bend that out of shape. And I do like all the Rock Creek stuff, but at the same time I almost wish it was indented in like my Tacoma, or like how this Pathfinder on this plastic piece is indented in. It's just so much easier to wash, which I know you can get like a toothbrush, but like back here, still a little dirty, but back here you got all this right here. You got this Rock Creek sign here, you got this four-wheel drive right there, and then on this side you got that Rock Creek as well. But a couple of the things that I do like though is like on these mats that come with it, it says the Rock Creek on there. It's Pathfinder Rock Creek. I washed these out, so let's see. So I do like that. I do like how they got them, how it has it inside the vehicle like that. So that's some of the mats are some of the things I do like. If I could do it all over again, I don't know if I would get black. I love the color black on the vehicles, but it easily shows the dirt. White can mask the dirt a lot until it gets real dirty. but I'm and then it's like hot to the touch. Like today's like the high today's like 72, but with the sun on it, ooh yeah. If you put your arm on the paint or something long enough, yeah, you got to get it off real quick, or it'll start to burn. So anyways, that was just a real quick thing before I start cleaning up the inside. And this isn't a great cleaning either. This is the Hillbilly Rick special. I'm not really into washing vehicles that much, but I knew this one needed a wash. This is a harder wash than most vehicles that I've had, mainly because of the roof rack. But it's got a lot bigger surface. The Ram I had was similar to that. The Toyota to me was just super easy. I think that's why I liked washing that one. I would wash that one at least twice a month. So like this Rock Creek I've had for not quite a year, but this is only like the 4th time I washed it. So it's a pain in the butt, especially with the rims and the front end. So here's my 12-volt extension that I ran from the front. I seen where, at least on Facebook, I think some people that had the Rock Creek, if I'm not mistaken, said that there was a port right here or something, but maybe that was just a regular Pathfinder. But anyways, I just ran the extension from up there. I just got it unplugged up there to back here. I just ran it underneath the mats and the seat, so you really can't see it. And I can plug in my cooler back here or whatever else I need. So it really isn't too much of a problem for me. Like I said, I like the mats. I just took that one off. That sits over all this. And then this is the storage compartment that I have here. I have like an air mattress in here. Some of these are the tents, so that I use on the windows. All right, so I put that seat down right there. I'm gonna leave that seat up, but you'll see why in a minute. This kind of, inclines up that way, so these don't fold completely flat like that one does, but we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of skeptical now. I put the car seat in the front seat for it's not permanent or nothing. I don't even have it attached. I just set it up there, and I pushed the front seat up, the passenger side up as far as it'll go, but really I may push it back a little bit because I need it to support the pillow, or else the pillow will just fall. So I'm going to lay this here, and then the reason I'm skeptical is because there's not much room right there, and there's like a little gap right there. So without a actual support, like a bed support frame or something, I don't know if this will work. I was just hoping that I can just throw this together, hop in here, and go to sleep. Alright, so we close that. So the reason why I am leaving this seat up is because if I was actually doing this out in the road, if you're wondering why I got an empty water bottle there, it's because when I go to my parents' house, they got one chicken left, and I'll use that for his emergency water, because I don't go over there every day, and just making sure that the chicken is getting some water. So that's why I have it in here. It's not just garbage or anything. So anyway, so the reason why, all right, so I'm sitting here. So let's just say at night or something, I come in for the night, I would take off my shoes right here instead of crawling, opening the door, crawling through here, and then I should be able to just crawl into bed. We'll see how that goes. All right, so let's just say I'm ready for bed. I got my shoes off, and now let's see how easy this would be for me to get in here and take a nap or sleep or whatever. Oh, the mattress feels good. You know what? This don't actually feel that bad. This is, I'm actually pretty comfortable. I imagine if I get a sleeping bag, that'll just add a little bit more cushion here. Or I can get one of those little bed rolls. I was worried right here that, you know, I wouldn't have much room. But I could also put this down at night, you know, after I crawl in here. I don't know. But let's say I want to sit up. So I could sit up. Alright, so like I said, I could sit up in here. Ideally, I would have my things probably be in the front seat, because if I'm camping, I'm not going to have the car seat with me. But on my Michigan trip, I will, because we'll be using this vehicle. So I'll have some things right here, like my cooler will be right here. And then I can place some stuff up here on the roof carrier rack. That's probably where my luggage is going to go. I figure if they're going to steal it while I'm sleeping, that'd be pretty bold. Yeah, I mean, this is actually not that bad, to be honest. I wish there was some way I can open this from the inside if I wanted to. Let's see. I don't know if I can or not. They got, I don't see something that I could do it, and I don't think there's anything in my keychain either that no. So that's another reason why I guess it's good to leave that seat open, is because, you know, I'll have to go in and out of that door. So yeah, plus I'll have some air ventilation in here if I really wanted to, like if I'm actually camping and not just stopping at a rest area or a Love's truck stop or something. I can crack open the windows right there, and then I do have my little tent canopies for these two windows. So even if it's raining, I can have the windows open and it'll have a breeze through here. And it won't get wet because the canopy extends pretty far down. But oh yeah, I'm actually surprised at how much room I have on this thing. So I'm 5'8". My feet, if I could scoot down all the way right here, and let's see, you'll see, got like that. So if you had something, even like a board, let's say maybe you got a little piece of plywood board, you could actually make an extender, and someone 6 foot could easily sleep right here if you know, had like a little board frame, just a board, you know, I think would be good. I'm not going to use the board, but that's only because, like I said, this would be fluid. I'd be moving things around, but for an actual camping trip, I could use a board. But on my Michigan trip, no. And like I said, if I had to sit up, I could sit up. Now for a taller person, I don't know, may have a little trouble, but like I said, I'm about 5'8". So not bad. I'm actually try sleeping in this thing maybe this coming up weekend, just to try it out. I may do a you know, a little test run, have my cooler in here just for you know, just to have it in here, and then you know, go from there, and then maybe some other stuff, so I can really feel like how much stuff I could actually put in here. I do have my little totes and stuff. I could maybe bring one tote in here, and I'll have like my coffee pot, things like that, because I could use my Blue Eddy also in here to power up if I needed to. I wish I had a shore power plug, so like when I go to a campsite I can actually plug into that. Anyway, so just wanted to keep this video somewhat short. Go over this real quick. I do believe that this would work great for if you wanted to camp out in your vehicle. You know, I think you got plenty of room. If there are two of you, you can put this seat down. I think it'd be a little bit more challenging getting in and out with, you know, without having a thing here to open up. Maybe maybe I can Google it, see how to do it. You know, if there's a way to, you know, get in, open this up from the inside, that'd be cool. But I think having like stuff like that right there on the back of your seats also help save room, and you can put stuff in there too. So anyway, so yeah, I'm pleasantly pleased. At first I didn't think it was gonna work. Like I said, it may not be the most comfortable sleep ever, but I think it'll work. So I'll try that out on my next video. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great one.